Hey guys, this is Jared from Radical Gaming. Today I got a new Fallout 4 build for you guys. This is actually Starlight Drive-In. So this is my Junktown, as I'm gonna call it. As you can see in the sign here. As you come over this way, you can actually see that I have built a guard tower out of the BOS part of, I think it was one of my mods. I think it's the Lopleys. I know I'm pronouncing that name wrong. It adds the BOS stuff. That's what I use. You come in here, you see my armor displays. The reason I have different armors on each of the things is because not everyone wears the same armor. We got a missile launcher, Fat Man. This is pretty much the throwaway pile. Everything extra we throw in there. Everything's 50% off. The food is what we sell. This is a do-it-yourself shelf mod, which I added ammunition for. Then we got the vending machines, which, of course, we sell each of the actual drinks out of. Back there, you saw the storage. That's armor stations for the weapons. We actually sell water, and everything in that corner there is for sale. We got a Giddy Up Buttercup that's for sale too. It's pretty cool. So then we come over here, and this is pretty much a sleeping quarters for everybody. As you come upstairs, you actually see a little hangout area I made where they can watch sunsets or do whatever they do while I'm not at the town. So then I kind of show you off the beds. This is the water purifier. That's actually a mod, I think. I don't know which mod. It could be any of them. This is our shopkeepers sleeping quarters. I've got to go in there and redo it. That way there's a bit more room for everybody. This is a little hangout area. This is where you come to watch TV, play pool, look at the hunting things that people have killed and pinned up to the walls. This here, that was a little dining table. That's the radio that we have. So pretty much you take a board game, take it over here, you play it, you do whatever. That's play pool. The balls that are in the rack are actually a mod. This wheelchair here is for they can roll out, come out and get some sun, maybe feel the rain on their face, which isn't good for the people in the clinic. That's the surgeon chair, and those 3 beds are for the 3 patients. Where the max capacity for the clinic is 3 patients. And then the dresser you saw was a do-it-yourself, medical supplies, and then we got 2 towels, a sink for the doctor to wash his hands, and that way it's hygienic. Over here we got our farming area. It's kind of small, and there's not a lot of food in there, but that's because I don't have a lot of people in this settlement, and that's kind of why it's like that. Then we come up here. This is like a little trading post. This is mostly for people who actually come in to stay overnight. That's the armor guy. The armor, sorry. Very confusing words. At least for me. This is the bar, which actually has working stoves. This is a little dining, pretty much is what it is. That's the armor station, where you come and modify your armor or buy new armor if you need it. And then what I'm going to show you next is my 2 Brahmin pens, but really the building you saw to the yes, this building here. Sorry, getting my words wrong today. It's been one of those days. This is actually my place. I built this for me inside Starlight Junktown. Pretty much we got a stereo and a speaker with the TV, couch, normal stuff that you would put in your builds, I guess. We got a bed, which is actually the med bay from the Institute. We got a vault dresser and a wake-up master. We have my little workspace with another wake master. I don't know why I have 2 of them. We got a vault trunk with a next to an umbrella stand without an umbrella in it. This is the little latrine, as I'm going to call it. Then we come over here. I got to change the Institute flag to Brotherhood of Steel, but we got a food processor and a cafe dispenser. And I think that's the thermostat to the air conditioner that I have in the thing. That's actually mods too. I think that's workshop expansion mod that I have. I'll leave a link in the description down below of, not a link, but I'll leave a list of what I use. Up here is where I get the air conditioning and the 2 towers to actually work, and it's where I do some things. Alright, so now, like I told you in the last video, I was going to tell you how come I have telephones and televisions in each of my settlements. Well, when the Brotherhood of Steel defeated the Institute, they could focus on more menial things. Like, they set up their own broadcasting stations for television and telephones. That way they could get in contact with other people without having to use vertebrates, since there's not a lot of fusions, reactor coolant out there. So pretty much that's what this one over here is. This is television, radio tower, and that's telephone. That's pretty much how it goes for the duration of the Brotherhood of Steel. So that's why there's a television and telephone in all my settlements. Well, if you guys liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and please share it to your friends. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback on it. Tell me if you didn't like this one, what I could do differently on them. So that's it. So yeah, have a wonderful day, and remember to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'll leave them in the description down below. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.